Brian Naul Suarez for the Condors takes on Gabriel Maestre. Been a change here. Luis Alberto Veron. So Luis Veron for Argentina. He is a registered fighter. Got a WSB record of 0-2. Currently ranked 24. Brian Naul Suarez for the Condors takes on Gabriel Maestre. Been a change here. Luis Alberto Veron. So Luis Veron for Argentina. He is a registered fighter. Got a WSB record of 0-2. Currently ranked 24. 180 centimetres. Brian Naul Suarez for the Condors takes on Gabriel Maestre. Been a change here. Luis Alberto Veron. So Luis Veron for Argentina. He is a registered fighter. Got a WSB record of 0-2. Currently ranked 24. 180 centimetres. He's a tall fighter. Just aged 21. But this is the man he's got to deal with. And a slick operator. Making his first appearance for WSB. Gabriel Maestre for the USA knockouts. And Maestre, well, a different level. As I said, in Almaty, he took the bronze. He beat boxing Russian teams Alexander Besbutin. Lost out on points to Ariznoides de España of Cuba. And this is the man he's got to meet. Luis Alberto Veron. Veron currently ranked 24 in the WSB rankings. Well, he'll have his work cut out tonight. This is not going to be an easy night. So there's the profile of Gabriel Maestre. Nothing there to speak of, except for the fact that he's a bronze medal winner in the World Championships. So Veron comes off 2 season losses. And this will be interesting because Maestre making his debut here at WSB tonight. He'll want to impress, but of course a little bit more experience in WSB from Veron. Mr. Enrico Licini from Italy. And those are the judges: Denmark, Ecuador, Puerto Rico, Croatia and England. For England, Mr. Mick Basie was of course WSB referee of the year. So scheduled for 5 at welterweight. The action gets right underway with round 1, and Luis Veron bringing the action straight to Gabriel Maestre. And Veron on a mission here. Very aggressive start, shakes his head in defiance of Maestre. But Maestre's a real artist. This is a class act we're seeing here. Evasive skills are par excellence. And Veron, well, needs to have his wits about him. But up until now, a good job. So he was snaffled away, Maestre, by the USA knockouts. Needs to put in a performance here, making his debut. Already we're seeing Veron bringing the aggression. Maestre landed some very good shots here. But Veron brought the action. Judges favouring aggression here tonight. But straight win across the board, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9 from all 3 judges in favour of Gabriel Maestre. So the knockouts edging into the lead with a 1-round win so far in this bout. Luis Martin Arcondiaz taking a win by default against Brian Nunez. And of course Sean Simpson losing out to Christian Roda. It was 1 apiece between these 2 teams, the Argentinian Condors and the USA Knockouts. Well, this is the 3rd bout out of 5, so the advantage hinges here for the leaderboard, and Gabriel Maestre looks like he's on his way to securing another win for the USA Knockout. It's early doors yet, we're still round 2, and we're only a minute into this round. But Maestre, after getting the measure of Luis Veron, starting to try and slip behind the driving wheel here. Veron still very confident, but you can see there Veron doesn't have the power, and he's only being allowed to work by Maestre. I have to say, big shots from Maestre, way off target. He hasn't got Veron in the crosshairs. And a lot of energy being expelled with shots that are going nowhere. Veron bringing the action. He's the aggressor here. Under a minute left in round two. Still confident. And Maestre taking his foot off the gas just a little in this round. Back to work. Well, he's being chased by Veron. And Maestre hasn't delivered a lot of meaningful work here. Almost cruised this second round out. And there's the skill. Just look at that. Millimetrically moving his head just out of target. Comes back to try and punish Veron. Well, I think that was a strong round for Veron. Maestre raises his gloves. We'll have a little look on the replay. Sparky start to the round. Maestre just feeling the measure. Split round, but as I said, it was a stronger round for Veron, 10-9, 10-9, with one judge finding in favour of Gabriel Maestre. So the Condors back in this. Veron taking that round. So coming into round three, everything still to play for, one apiece. And on the leaderboard, both teams have one apiece. So this is a crucial bout in terms of overall competition standing. Gabriel Maestre in the red boxing shoes. Luis Alberto Veron in the blue and white, or black and white. Good strong round for Veron, and I say really confident, unperturbed by the reputation of Maestre preceding him. And Veron has come to do work here, and the work he's delivered is very good. Goes downstairs, comes back up. Both fighters have exceptional jabs. The left hand of Veron working very well. Maestre trying to set him up with the left to deliver payload. Not quite working, little slip there. Well, definitely Gabriel Maestre not having it all his own way here. The Argentinian still pressing, still bringing the action, and Maestre trying to work the counter, but good work here from Luis Veron. Well, Maestre trying to get back into it in the closing minute of this round. And the crowd in support of local fighter Luis Veron. And a half a minute left. And still the work coming from Veron. A little word with Maestre, just being told not to push the head down of Veron. I'd go so far as to say this could be construed as a lackluster performance from Gabriel Maestre. Well, Veron very confidently walking back to his corner, and I'd support that confidence. Let's see how the judges find this. Maestre, as I say, lackluster would not be too harsh a description. Certainly on your WSB debut for a new team, you'd want to be all guns blazing. Maestre looks as if, well, he's happy just to ride out the rounds. Well, this is the WSB and you cannot do that. And Veron may well have just advantaged himself. Split decision again in favour of Luis Alberto Veron. 10-9, 10-9 in favour of Veron. Judge A and B. And Judge C finds in favour of Maestre. So it's 2-1 going into a fourth round, and that cannot be good news for the Americans. And spurred on by the feeling that this is going to be a better day, Luis Alberto Veron brings the action. Maestre waiting to deliver the punch to make sure his opponent's head was up. Well, Maestre standing almost stationary here. Certainly not showing the flair and the sparkle that he had in Almaty. I had the great honour of commentating for the World Championships in Kazakhstan. And there were some fighters to watch. This was definitely one of them, but doesn't bring the legacy. And he shakes his head, but he's 2-1 down here in the fourth round. And I don't know if we're in any danger of seeing some Maestre magic return. Just over a minute left in round 4. Again, all the action coming from Luis Veron. Maestre trying to work the counter, but he's not doing it effectively. Well, Gabriel Maestre almost looks as if he's gassed here, and that suggests to me very strongly that he didn't come to this 100% fit. That could be a cold, it could be anything, but he just doesn't have the magic that he had. Needs to score, really needs to win this round. There's the evasive skills. That's the magic that we want to see from Gabriel Maestre. Rounds closing. Well, Maestre punches the air, feels it was better. Certainly in the replay here, a bit more aggression from Maestre. Trying to push Veron onto the back foot. Well, a mixed bag there indeed, but they do find in favour of Gabriel Maestre. 9-10, 10-9, 9-10. 2 rounds apiece. Well, you couldn't get any tighter than this. It all falls on this 5th and final round. So, round 5. At welterweight, Luis Alberto Veron for the Argentina Condors. For the USA Knockouts, Gabriel Maestre. Maestre with the red boots. 2 rounds apiece. And referee Enrico Licini asking for tape to be adjusted on the gloves of Maestre. So, clock stopped. And coach Pedro Roque, of course, is Cuban. He's leading the American team. He's one of the most recognized coaches in the world. In 2008, he was awarded AIBA Best Coach of the Year. Earlier that year, Roque took 8 boxers into the semi-finals of the 2008 Olympic Games. But in the corner there, Todd Harlib. So, back to the action. And Veron stepped up to the plate here. Need to finish strong. And this round is the decider. Can Maestre deliver? Making his WSB debut here. Needs a strong finish. And with both teams 1 apiece on the standing board. Crucial bout. Still the tape of Gabriel Maestre hanging off the gloves. Under a minute left. And still the action being brought by Luis Veron. Just over half a minute left. Referee's going to allow that tape to dangle off the glove on the right hand of Maestre. Maestre moving away, but he needs to score. Beautiful slip. Big right hand goes sailing by of Veron. And it's almost the work that you don't see from Gabriel Maestre. Just a nonchalant look, and he slipped a punch. On his toes, moving back, looking strong. It might not be enough here. He puts his hands up, but so does Veron, and this will be one of the closest calls we've seen tonight here. Maestre in the last round tried to demonstrate some good evasion skills, but he needed to score. And whatever happens, this is going to be very, very close indeed. Good performance from Luis Veron. Definitely against an opponent that came with a lot of positive baggage. But he looks confident there, Veron. We need to wait and see how the judges have found this final round. It was so close, and 2 apiece going into the 5th. Pedro Roque with Todd Harlib there in the corner. So we do have an official verdict. So. Well, Gabriel Maestre's won. That must be real disappointment for Veron, but a win for Gabriel Maestre. And the USA knockouts, I have to say it was a little close for comfort, but a win's a win nevertheless. And this was the final result: 47-48, 48-47, 45-50. So a mixed bag there, but a win nevertheless in favour of Gabriel Maestre. But no shame in that loss for Luis Veron, a great performance. And there's the current standings.